Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online, please check it, guys. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Right. Yes. Good evening. Good evening to all, guys. Good evening to all. Right. Right. And yes, yesterday document was not uploaded. Why? Because and it was incompleted. That today I want to upload that after completion of some topics. Right, sir. Good. That's fine. Right. Good evening. Good evening to all. Guys, can I check it? What we completed there in the last session? What we completed in the last session? Please check it. Yes. File output stream we are discussing. In file output stream, just given basic introduction part. Yes, we are going to understand this, guys. Yeah. Ramya ma'am, then what we are getting error there? And, are you getting any error? Right, sir. Yes. Anyway, guys, then if you registered with this course, automatically you are able to get all these class videos. Whatever the classes we completed so far, all classes videos you are able to get. Just if you registered already, then send your transaction related screenshot to our Durgasoft online training @gmail.com and call to our admin people once, and they will send that total link now. Then the total link and then a videos link they're able to send. Yeah, Ramya, it's okay, fine. Just I'm asking about already you got videos. That means that already you registered. That's not about you. Then remaining members now. It's okay, fine. Just wait. Might be 1 or 2 days. 1 or 2 days now. Just you are able to get it. All right, sir. No, I'm not going to start a JSP class tomorrow, guys. For you, not for you. Then for some other batch at my morning, another advanced batch is going on where JSP class I'm taking, not for you. Then you're unable to understand anything about the JSPs now if you attend for it. Because if you want to attend for JSP class, you must have servlets awareness. Then only it's possible. Otherwise, it's not possible. JSP class is not for you. Then even not recommended to come for that. Right. Yeah. Also registered, sir. I got all your videos and PDF notes. Yeah, that's fine. Good. You can check it. Anyway, guys, now just leave this one. Now coming to the file output stream. File output stream. The topic we are discussing here, just we have to understand this. Right. Wait a minute of time. Let me open the diagram here. Then yesterday, just we are discussing about one diagram. 11:30 p.m. File output stream. The diagram I given. Right, sir. Good. Sir, then in the demo class, I said you 500 plus pages of document in the sense it's a rough estimation. I thought it. Of course, you are getting in our material 355 pages, no? And some material I will send at the end of the course. Now, end of the course in the sense, JDBC send some updations are available which are not included in the advanced Java material that I will provide. Then after that, in Servlet, some topics are available that I will send now. It's okay when 355 pages only, but remaining 100 plus pages of document I will share it with you on flight, not immediately. Then I had already some document. I will share that one to you. But definitely in the future I will share that. Already I given this clarity in the demo class itself. Yeah, the same point I've given clarity in the demo class itself, right? Just don't think much about it, and definitely I will share the document. Anyway, then 500 pages, that number I given rough calculation. But all concepts we are going to get. Whatever the subject, whatever the topics we are going to discuss now, all the concepts we are going to get. And one more thing, please remember this point now. This prerequisite part is not going to be included in our material. Sir, please remember this. This prerequisite part, whatever the topic I am discussing now, it is not going to be included in our material. Why? Because this prerequisite part, just I am discussing by thinking about you are not having much awareness on core Java. Understand my point now? This is not the part of originally, it is not the part of advanced Java. This is for the sake of your foundation, I am giving clearly. Right, sir. Understand it clearly, guys. Right. That's okay, fine. Now leave this content. Now, what is the point I'm telling to you? File output to stream. Tell me, guys. Now, tell me what is the purpose of this file output stream? All of you, please confirm to me. It allows data from Java application to a particular target file. It allows data from Java application to a particular target file. To send data from Java application to a particular target file, we have to use like which one? File output stream. This is the purpose of like which one? File output stream. Everybody has to understand this. Okay, good. Next one is after this. Now coming to this another point here. If you want to send data from Java application to a particular target file, here we are using like which one? File output stream. FOS is equal to new file output stream of /abc /xyz/abc.txt that we are using. That's okay, good. Now what it is going on internally? When JVM execute this instruction, first JVM will take the specified file and its location. First JVM will take whatever the file here we provided, that file and its location, JVM will take that, and JVM will set for the specified file at the specified location. If that file is existed, immediately JVM will create file output stream with its target file. If this file is not existed, no problem. JVM will create a new file with the same name abc.txt, and JVM will create like which one? File output stream. Please recognize this point, what I am telling to you. Right, sir. This is like which one? File output stream. Right, creation now. After creating this file output stream, my requirement is which one now? Right, sir. Guys, any problem with my voice? Anything we are getting, guys? Anything else? I think so only myself is an organizer, not any other person. background noise. Okay, fine. Right, sir. Then it's a lockdown situation and everybody they are working from home only. Then similarly, myself also I'm working from my home only. Right. So definitely along with me, 2 to 3 JVMs are available in my home. So the JVMs are always wake up and always like playing. So then we can't do anything for them. Understand it? Fine. Then this kind of noise you have to bear. Yes, you have to bear this type of noise. It's minimum. Yeah, yes, they are more than my JVM, right? Good. So try to enjoy that voice also now. Yeah, three children, they are playing now, and their playing is also different. But definitely some noise will come in some situations, not all the situations. Max level we used to control, but unable to control JVMs in some situations now. Then we have to bear for it. Right, sir. Good. Fine. Right, sir. Good. Anyway, fine. Now come for our point here. So now, after preparing this file output stream, we have to declare the data what we want to be submitted to the abc.txt file. Now all of you have to this clearly now. I want to declare the data. Durga is the data. I want to declare it now. Programmatically, I want to declare that. How am I able to declare that programmatically? String data is equal to double quotations, and here I want to provide like which one? Durga, semicolon. Data here we provided. string data is equal to Durga. That we provided. All of you observe this clearly. Right, sir. Now I'm asking one question to all of you guys. Now try to answer for it. File output to stream. Or before that, now tell me how many types of streams are available. Please confirm to me. All of you know. How many types of streams are available, guys? Please, all of you confirm to me. How many types of streams are available? Two types of streams are available. What are the two types of streams? Please confirm to me. What are the two types of streams? Don't say blindly input stream and output stream, please. And give the total architecture. First one is which one? Byte oriented stream, and second one is like which one? Character oriented stream. Two types of streams are available. Byte oriented streams, and second one is like which one? Character oriented streams. Two types of streams are existed here. Good. Now, all of you recognize clearly. I want to give one more point, recognizable point for you. See, under this byte oriented streams, if you observe all the stream classes, all the stream classes are having ending word like which one? Stream, like this. If you're having that ending word stream now, you can think of it. It is like which one? Byte oriented stream. All the stream classes are having ending word like which one? Stream is an ending word. If you're having that ending word stream now, then by default we can think of it is like which one now? It is a byte oriented stream now. Next one is, in the case of this character oriented stream, all stream classes are ended with either reader or with writer. Either with reader or with writer. All stream classes are ended either with reader or writer. So they are commanded like which one? Character oriented stream. That's okay, guys. Now this is recognizable point. For our recognition purpose, I'm giving this now. All the stream classes are ended with the stream, then they are byte oriented streams. All the stream classes are ended either with reader or writer. They are commanded like which one? Character oriented streams now. Good, that's fine. Coming to guys. Now tell me, file output to stream is which stream, sir? Is it byte oriented stream or character oriented stream? Please confirm to me now. I'm asking this question to all of you guys. File output to stream is which type of stream it is now? Is it byte oriented stream or character oriented stream? Definitely it is like which one you know? Byte oriented stream. It is not character oriented stream, it is a byte oriented stream. That's fine. Tell me, byte oriented streams are able to allow data in the form of bytes or not? Please, sir, please confirm to me. Byte oriented streams are able to allow data in the form of bytes or not? Yes, please, all of you respond for my question. Byte oriented streams are able to allow data in the form of bytes or not? Definitely, mainly in the form of bytes, but strictly speaking, binary. In the form of binary. Okay, fine, no problem, bytes. Now tell me, all of you know, our data is available in the form of which one, sir? Our data, which data we want to be submitted to the respective target file. Our data is available in the form of which one? Now tell me no. Please, not in the form of characters. I'm confirming to you in the form of string. In the form of string, the data is available. Am I right or not? In the form of string, the data is existed. Am I right or not? That's fine. In the form of string only, the data is available. But my stream is a file output stream, that is byte oriented stream. I require data in the form of bytes. If I want to send any data to the file output stream, data must be available in the form of bytes. But here we are having data in the form of like which one? String. So data is incompatible or not? Data is incompatible or not? Please confirm to me. Our provided data is a string, but file output stream required the data in the form of like which one? Bytes. Everybody understand my point here now? So exactly in this particular situation, if you want to carry that data through this file output stream, convert the data from string type to byte array. Convert the data from string type to byte array. Convert the data from string type to byte array. Not downcasting, not downcasting. Then if you want to convert that string data into the byte array, not downcasting, then if you want to convert data from string type to byte array, there we are able to use one instruction. The instruction is like which one? Byte array b is equal to simply data dot get the bytes method is available. Right, so data dot get the bytes method is available. All of you up to this clearly. Byte array b is equal to data dot get the bytes method is available. Everybody understand this clearly now. Byte array b is equal to data dot get bytes method. Automatically, the total string data will convert in the form of like which one? Byte array. Right, so now that byte array contains like which one? Right. Now this is like which one? Gets string data. Here we are getting it. This is like string data. Right, so now this string data we are converting into like which one? Byte array. Now byte array in the sense, just we can understand it clearly. Just in the form of some ASCII values. Here we are able to get it. ASCII values. Something else, not exact ASCII values, no, just examples point of view. I'm telling to you. Understand this now. Byte array here we are getting. This is like which one? Again, no byte array. Whenever we are getting this byte array, next one is like which one? We have to write this byte array to like which one? No, file out portion. We have to write this byte array to like which one? File out portion. As the get bytes method is a predefined method, sir. In a string class, it is available. Get bytes method is available in string class. No, it's a byte array. Data dot get bytes byte array here we are getting. Now here what we have to do? I have to write. I have to write. I have to write this byte array data to. I have to write this byte array data to file output stream. If you want to write this byte array data to file output stream, then what we have to do now? FOS dot write off. FOS dot write off B. That's enough. FOS dot write off B. That's enough. Automatically, what happens there now? This total byte array data will be written to. The total byte array data will be written to. Will be written to like which one you know file output stream. In file output stream, then what happened there? The total data will be provided in the form of binary representation. Right. Before writing data into the file output stream, the data is available in the form of ASCII only. That ASCII values are converted to like which one you know file output stream. That means binary data. Whenever this data is moving like this in the form of this binary, then the total binary data will be reached to like which one you know target file. The total binary data will be reached to like which one or target file. All of you have this clearly. Right, sir. Whenever this data is reached to the target file, no, then in the conversion, that file out portion will take the responsibility of converting data from binary representation to text representation. Binary representation to which one? They know text representation. This is not string, no. This is clearly text representation. The total data will be provided to like which one? abc.txt file as a text representation. All of you have this clearly. So this is like which one here? File output cell byte oriented stream now. Right, sir. Now at the end of this program, and this is my total logic, at the end of the program, what we have to do there, just it is a convention to close all the resources. At the end of the program, we have to close all the resources here. Then what we have to do there now, FOS dot close method here we have to provide. FOS dot close method here we have to provide. Why? Because at the end of the program, we have to close this file output stream. Why we are going to close this file output stream now? Right. How we are able to close this file output stream now? Just by using close method. Then what is the requirement now? Just because of this memory leaks maybe, or because of some security problems. Why? Because still our file output stream is open. Even if we complete our program, somebody else may enter into our streams now. Somebody else may enter into our streams, or maybe somebody else may misuse our data. Maybe chances are available. To overcome all these problems, we are able to do like which one you know? We have to close this one. We have to close this file output stream. Moreover, see all of you observe this clearly. Here, developer responsibility is which one, sir? Now tell me, guys. I'm asking one question to all of you. Know, developer responsibility is which one? Now tell me. Then first of all, now tell me here, what is the developer responsibility? Developer is responsible for creating file output stream. Developer is responsible to declare this string data. Developer is responsible converting the string data to byte array. And developer is responsible to write the data to which one? File output stream. Now tell me, converting data from binary representation to this text representation is whose responsibility? Now tell me. Who will do this conversion? This conversion is done by developer or file output stream internally, not compiler. Leave this one. Not compiler. Compiler is not into the picture now. Leave this one. This I'm asking here. That converting data from binary representation to text representation is the file output stream responsibility or developer responsibility? You have to answer for it. Definitely, it's an internal concept of which one? File output stream. That file output stream will take the responsibility. Developer is not going to think about it. Developer is not at all thinking about how it is going to be converted to text representation. Not required for us. Internally, file output stream will take that responsibility. Internally, file output stream will convert the total data into which one? No, text representation. That is not our point. That is not our responsibility. Internally, it will do that. Right, sir. Maybe internally some code is available. Then which code is available, we don't know that. We don't require that. Right, leave this one. So this is exactly the point about like which one? File output stream. All of you have to do this clearly. Now, sir, now I want to show as this the points in the form of our program there. I want to show as this the points in the form of program. Now try to recognize this. What I've given clarity. Right, sir. See this one. See, now all of you have to this clearly. I want to specify my location also. E drive. Here we are having like which one here? Documents, E:/documents. Inside this, I want to prepare my target file. E:/documents is my location. Thereon I want to keep my which one? My target file. So far it is not available. I want to create that. But different files are available. So far it is not available. I want to create that. Please recognize this. Or else maybe E:/documents. That's okay, fine. No document, no content is existed now. Listen carefully. All of you observe carefully. File output stream related operations are able to throw out some exceptions. To handle that exceptions time being, I'm going to use like which one? Throws exception I'm using. Throws exception I'm using just to throw out the exceptions which are generated by the methods. Three different methods. Three different methods are going to throw out that one. That's why I'm using like which one? Throws exception. Please recognize this one. Right, sir. Good. Inside this public static void main method, first of all, let me create file output stream now. File output stream FOS is equal to new file output stream. Then now after this clearly, I have to specify the name and location of the file. What is the name and location of the file? E:/documents. Here on I want to prepare a particular file. That's my requirement. So now let's observe this clearly. E:/documents/ I want to specify that file name is like which one? Welcome.txt. Come on, guys. What is that file name here? I want to provide now. Welcome.txt. First of all, check it now. Do you have any welcome.txt file here? Different files are available, sir. So for the sake of my Python, I created all these files now, but different UI technologies and Python, I created different files now. But have you seen anything like which one welcome.txt here? Insert this E:/documents. Have you seen that? No, it is not existed. Welcome.txt is not existed. Recognize this much. Welcome.txt is not existed. Fine, leave this one. When welcome.txt is not existed, if I execute this program, automatically welcome.txt file will be created. If I execute this in a section, welcome.txt file will be created. So after this clear now. Just I want to run this program. Sys.out.println off. I want to say file created. Yes, I want to write some acknowledgement for our clarity purpose. I want to run this program. Once again, I'm telling there, inside this location, welcome.txt is not existed. Now I want to run my program. All of you have to this clearly. Click on execute this. I clicked on execute this. Now here we are getting output like which one? File created. We are getting this one. Now, after this clearly, now welcome.txt is created or not? Welcome.txt is created or not? Previously it was not existed. Now welcome.txt is created or not? To check it, guys. Welcome.txt is created. But what is the size of this one? 0 KB. No data is available. Why? Because I have not written anything. Just it is created, but I have not written anything. Please recognize this one. Just it was created, but I have not written anything about this. Leave this here. This is like which one? Welcome.txt. Leave this one. And second, I want to delete this. I deleted this one. Good. File is created. Next one is after completion of this, we have to declare the data what we want to be submitted to the respective text file. Declare the data which want to be submitted to the text file. So string data is equal to this. I want to say welcome to Durga Software Solutions. Welcome to Durga Software Solutions. This message here I want to prepare. This is my data. String data is equal to welcome to Durga Software Solutions. Okay, fine. But directly I'm unable to keep this string data inside my file output stream. Directly we are unable to keep that string data into my file output stream. File output stream is byte oriented stream, bytes related stream, byte oriented stream. So because of that reason, we have to convert that what we have to convert there now, we have to convert that string data into like which one can know byte array. Right, sir. File is created, but we have not written anything now. Just file is created. Right, sir. Now I want to write some data to the file output stream. For the purpose here, we have to use like which one? File output stream dot write off byte array. But first of all, we have to convert the data into byte array. So byte array B is equal to data dot which method here we have to use now? Get the bytes method here we have to use. Byte array b is equal to data dot get bytes method here we have to use. Right, sir. Good. Right, sir. Anything we can do, sir. Anything, any data, any file here we can prepare. No, automatically that file will be created. Welcome.txt or welcome.pdf or welcome. Whatever it may be, the corresponding file will be created. But in the respective format, we have to provide the data. That is different issue. Right, sir. Byte array b is equal to data dot get bytes method. Byte array here we are getting. Whenever we are getting byte array, the data I want to be write to which one? File output string. FOS dot write off byte array that we provided. That's okay. Then FOS dot write off B in the sense byte array will be written to like which one? The file output sim. Whenever we are writing the data to the file output sim, and then what next one here after completion of this one? Yes, our data will be submitted now. Just I want to write some output or data send to equivalent slash documents slash welcome.txt. That file can be provided. That's it. At the end of the program here, what we have to do now? FOS dot close method. This is convention, minimum convention. Right, sir. Then yesterday I given some clarity there. It is optional to specify true or false value. If you have not provided it, false value we are able to get by default. By default, false value we are able to get false value in the sense like which one? Override operation. Now today I'm going to show that point also. No need to worry for that. Right, sir. Right, so now my program is ready. Just I want to execute this program. Right, sir. Click on run button. Here what we are getting, sir, data send to and equivalent slash document slash welcome.txt. Now let us check this one. Here welcome.txt is available. Now what is the size? 1 KB of size is available. Double click on it. Now here we are getting our data. Welcome to Durga Software Solutions. The data here we are getting. Welcome to Durga Software Solutions. Right, sir. Good. Now tell me guys, I'm asking one more question. What is the data inside my text file now? Welcome.txt. What is the data now? Welcome to Durga Software Solutions is the data. Am I right or not? What was the data, guys? Now tell me now. Welcome to Durga Software Solutions. This is the data inside our text file. Good. Leave this one. I want to close it. I did not delete it anything. No. Right. Now this time what I want to do now, in place of this welcome to Durga Software Solutions, no. Yes, I want to write like which one? Right. I want to write like which one? Amir page. I want to write this data. All of you observe clearly. What is that existed data in our text file now? Welcome to Durga Software Solutions. Leave it. Now this time what I want to provide there, Amirpet I want to write. For example, Amirpet I want to write. Now let me run this one. Right, data send to equivalent slash Durga document slash welcome.txt. Let me open this. What is the data here we are able to get now? Which data is available, sir, in our text file now? Which data is available in our text file now? Right, sir. Amirpet is available. So what happened here? All of you please confirm to me what happened here. My previous data is welcome to Durga Software Solutions. But when I change the data, when I re-execute my program, then what happened there? No, file is created. Insert this file, which data here we are getting? No, Amirpet here we are getting. So what happened there? What happened here? Override operation is performed or append operation is performed? Which operation has been performed here? Is it append operation or like which one? You know, override operation. Override operation has been performed here. Override operation has been performed, not append operation. Up to this clear? This one. Now, once again, here, what I will do now, just in place of this Amirpet, then what I want to write here, just I want to write like which one? Welcome to Java programming. I want to write this one now, this time. Welcome to Java programming now. Right. Then what we have to do, previous data in our text file is like which one, sir? What is the previous data? Amirpet. Now let me run this one. If I run this one here, what's going to be happened now? Just open this one, double click on it. Now here we are getting welcome to Java programming. Welcome to Java programming here we are getting. That's okay, coach. Leave this one. But my requirement is to this welcome to Java programming, I want to append some other data. If you want to append some other data here, what we have to do there? Just I want to use slash n, sir. Slash n represents like which one? New line. Already some data is available. Slash n. New line here I want to provide. Now my data is like which one? welcome to Durga Software Solutions now. I want to provide welcome to Durga Software Solutions. Append operation I want to perform. If you want to perform append operation here, we have to use like which one? True value. If you want to perform append operation here, we have to provide true value in the constructor of this file output stream. In file output stream, we have to provide which one? True value. If you want to perform append operations. Everybody has to understand this clearly. Right, so that's fine now. Now I want to run this program. Click on it. Now here, this program is completed. Now just let's open this welcome.exe. What happens is /n in the sense next line. Previous data is like which one? Welcome to Java programming. And /n in the sense next line. In the next line, what we are getting here now? Welcome to Durga Software Solutions here we are getting. Right, so all of you observe this clearly now. So now which operation has been performed here now? That operation is been like which one? Which operation here we performed here? That operation has been like which one? Is it append operation or override operation? Append operation or override operation? Append operation. Append operation has been performed here, not override operation. Append operation has been performed. That's okay, coach. This is the point here we have to understand. Like which one? No. Then file output stream and its point. For example, I want to provide like which one, guys? Now tell me false. I want to provide false. I want to provide now. This time, what I want to take now? Data is available. Welcome to Durga Software Solutions, and before that, welcome to Java programming. This time I want to write like which one here, and Java is awesome. I want to write it. Java is awesome. Something else. I want to write it. So let me execute this program. False I provide it. And tell me what is your expectations about this one. If I open this, what we are able to get? Which data we are able to see in our text file? Which data we are able to see in our text file? Just only we are able to get like which one? Java is awesome. Only this data only we are able to see. That's it. True in the sense append, false in the sense override. By default, which one? Override operation is available. By default, which operation is available? There no override operation is existed. Right, so now this is the total story about like which one? File output stream. This is a content related to which one? No, file output stream. Listen, guys, all of you observe this clearly. File output stream. Fine. This content is sufficient about this file output stream, guys. Next one is now coming to this file input stream. I know some people are asking about this program now. Yes, definitely it is mandatory to take byte array. Get bytes method is mandatory. Why? Because already given reason for it. No, my stream is byte oriented stream, but the data is a string data. We are unable to keep directly string data. So here we have to convert the string data to byte array. That byte array data has to be written to which one? File output stream. Then only it is possible. Otherwise, it is not possible. Right, sir. Anything we can enter, that doesn't matter. Everything we have to be converted to which one? Byte array. That's it. Right, sir. Same method, but first of all, represent that values and everything in the form of string only. The string representation is very simple for every data. On that string only, get bytes method is available. Get bytes method is available in which class now? String class only, get bytes method is available. So because of that reason, we have to convert that any type of data into the string. When we are getting the data in the form of string, no, then we can call get bytes method. Then we are able to get it clearly now. That's it. Definitely, if you are not getting this get bytes method, if you are not providing that, maybe a chance to get that error, or maybe some other API methods are available or not. We have to check it to write directly string data. Even though if you write string data, internal that API methods will convert that string data into like which one you know into the respective like bytes. Definitely, it will convert internally. Right. Right, sir. Anyway, now leave this content here clearly. Let's take this one. Some people are having some doubt about it. Sir, without converting the data, can I write directly string data here? Let's check this one. Can I write data here now? See, guys, then what we are getting there? Are you getting any error? Directly string data is there. 1 minute, guys. Right, sir. Good. After this clearly. Right, JVM's problem. Nagoor sir's JVM are throwing exception. JVM's which version are playing around you, sir? My JVM versions are not like Java 14, sir. I think the Java 14 is the latest version. But my JVM's version is Java 20. Right, sir. Good. Yes, definitely. If you want to write integer data, just what we have to do there, just observe this clearly. Okay, fine. Just I'll give some other clarity also. Directly stringy data is not possible. I don't want to use that stringy data. Leave this one. If you don't want to use stringy data, then what I am telling to you, byte array P is equal to just we can take array representation. Now inside these 65 comma 66 comma 67 68 69, what next one 70 and 71 72 73 comma 74 guys. Now tell me what are these actually? No, what are these things? No, byte array B is equal to but 65 66 67 68 69 and 70 71 72 73 74. Come on guys, now tell me what are these? No, ASCII values. ASCII values for which one can know? Capital A, B, C, D, F, G, H, something else. All right, now I want to write this byte array now. Now, are you getting any error? Are you getting any error? No error here we are getting. So this ASCII values. ASCII values only here we are providing. No error here we are getting. Now let's execute this program here now. Right, we submitted the data. Here we can check this. Which data here we are getting, sir? Right. Here we are getting this data or not? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Like this here we are getting this data or not? That's it. So this is the point here we have to recognize clearly. So if you want to provide any numbers data, but whenever we are sending the data to the respective, like which one text file, automatically that numbers data will be converted to like which one in the form of like which one uh, corresponding text data, text representation is able to perform. By that we are able to get our content. Right, sir. Right, sir. On minutes. Yes, that's fine. So this is like the content here we can after this clearly that what we provided here. Now this is like which one here? The content here. That's okay, good. Right, sir. Fine. That's fine. Yeah. Now coming to the next one, I want to go for like which one here? File input to string dash. It's all of you. Answer for it. What is the purpose of file output string? One time answer for my question. What is the purpose of file output string? Come on, guys. I'm asking you. What's the purpose of file output string? File output string. What is the purpose of this file output string? Right. File output string to send data from Java application to a particular target file. To send data from Java application to a particular target file. For that purpose, here we are using like which one? No. File output string. Good. Tell me, similarly, what is the purpose of file input stream? What is the purpose of this file input stream? That is previously file output stream, sending data to outside of Java program to a particular file. Now input stream, file input stream. What's the purpose of it now? Right. It's very clear. It can be used to get the data from a particular source file to Java application. Terminology must be very, very important here. It can be used to get data from a particular source file to Java application. It can be used to get a data from a particular source file to Java application. For the purpose, we are using like which one? File input to stream. That's the purpose that we have to understand. It can be used to carry data from a particular source file to Java application. Right. This is the point that we have to understand now. Right, sir. Next one is after completion of this file input to stream. After understanding this particular content, then what next one here we have to observe this clearly. After completion of this, what next one here we have to understand now how we are able to use this file input stream in our applications now. Right. I'll give some clarity now. Try to observe this clearly. Another diagram here I want to provide. Another diagram. Say for example, this is like which one can know text file abc.txt file abc.txt file, and this is my Java program. This is my Java program, Java application. Now, inside this text file, what is the data is available? Say, for example, hello data is available. Already, hello data is existed inside this text file. But my requirement is, I want to read this data from abc.txt file to Java application. That's my requirement. If it is your requirement, then what we have to do now? We have to create file input to stream. A pipe here we have to create. File input to stream that we have to create. How, sir? How can we create this file input to stream actually? Observe carefully. File input to stream. Here we are creating now. Right. This is like which one can know? File input to stream. This is inverts to Java program. That's why it is an input stream. File input to stream. Good. Please remember this point here. When we establish this file input stream, before that, first of all, how we are able to create this file input stream? File input stream is equal to new file input stream of, here what I will provide now, my file name. What about my file name here? Source file name abc.txt. Or else if it is available at some other location, just we can specify that location also clearly. :/abc/xyz we can use, where abc.txt file here we can provide. That's okay fine now. This is like which one here? File input stream. File input stream FIS is equal to new file input stream :abc/abc/xyz/abc.txt. That's okay, coach. All of you guys observe this clearly. No? When JVM execute this in a section, first JVM will take the provided file name :abc/xyz/abc.txt. Then JVM will go to that location where JVM will search for this abc.txt file. JVM will search for this abc.txt file. Please recognize this. For example, if abc.txt file is not existed at the specified location, if abc.txt file is not existed, for example, if abc.txt file is not existed at the specified location, then immediately, then what will happen here now? What will happen, sir? Immediately now, then JVM will raise an exception. JVM will raise an exception, not error. It able to raise an exception. That exception would be like which one? Java.io.file not found exception. Java.io.file not found exception. Please recognize this. JVM will raise an exception. That exception would be like which one? Java.lang.file not found exception. Good. For example, if abc.txt file is existed at the specified location, whatever the location here we provided at the specified location, if abc.txt file is existed, for example, if it is existed, if the abc.txt file is existed, then immediately what JVM will do internally, what file input stream will do internally, whatever the data which is available inside this text file, total data, how much data is available inside the text file, the total data, maybe 100 KB or maybe 20 KB or whatever it may be, how much data is available in abc.txt, the total data will come to like which one? File input stream. in the form of like which one? No, binary. In the form of like which one? Binary. The total data will come into like which one? File input stream. If you observe this clearly, the total data will come in the form of like which one? File input stream. Right. Now tell me, here also we might be may get one question there. What about your question now? Sir, in the textable, the data is available in the form of text form. But who will take the responsibility of converting the data from text representation to binary representation? And who will take the responsibility of converting data from text representation to binary representation? Tell me guys, whose concept it is now? Is that internal concept of file input stream or any developer is doing any work? Is the developer is doing any work or file input stream is taking internal responsibility? Right. It's an internal responsibility of which one? File input stream, where developer is unable to do anything. Internal responsibility of which one? File input stream. File input stream will do that internally. But how it will do that? That is internal concept of this file input stream. We are unable to reach up to that particular level. Leave this one. So finally, my data is available in the form of which one? No, file input stream. Okay, good. I'm asking one question to all of you guys. Now tell me, my data is available in file input stream in the form of which type? No, is that byte representation or character representation? My data is available in the form of bytes representation or character representation? Please come on guys, all of you respond my question now. Is the data is available in the form of bytes representation or character representation? Bytes representation. So how many values of bytes, how many values of data is available? Is that only one byte value or more than one byte value? Is it only one byte value or more than one byte value? More than one byte value we are getting it or not? That means more number of bytes are available or not? So if you want to read this data from this file inputs into Java program, first we have to create one byte array or not? If you want to read data from file inputs into Java program, here we have to take that file, one byte array is required or not? More than one byte array. So byte array is required or not? So that's why first of all I want to create byte array. Byte array I want to create now. Byte array B is equal to new byte array. Like this I want to create, sir. But if you want to create byte array, we require size or not? If you want to create byte array, we require some size to byte array or not? Without specifying the size, we are unable to create byte array. So we require to provide some size. But how much is the size here we have to provide, sir? Now tell me. How much is the size we have to provide for this byte array? This byte array main purpose is which one? To accommodate the data which is available in file input stream. To manage the data which is available in file input stream, we are using that byte array. That's okay, good. But what is the size of this byte array? Byte array size is equal to the data size which is available inside file input stream or not? Come on guys, answer for it now. Data size must be same as the byte array size or not? That means byte array size must be the data size which is available already in a file input stream. Am I right or not? Yes, exactly. So for that purpose, I want to calculate the size of the data. How many number of bytes are available in file input stream? I want to calculate it. For that purpose, we are able to use like which one? FIS dot available method is available. FIS dot available. I don't want to give confusion to you. That's why I want to separate this in a section. So here, what I will do now inside this scenario, what I will do now here, int size is equal to, just I will provide like which one? FIS dot available. Available is a method. Available is a method. What it able to do no? Available method. What it able to do no? It able to identify how many number of bytes of data which is available inside this file input stream. It will identify that, and that value in the form of integer will be written to size variable. That size variable I want to provide to like which one? No, byte array. First of all, we have to identify how many number of bytes are available inside this file input stream. Already file input stream is created. So where already data is existed. So we have to calculate how much data is available inside this file input stream. So by using available method, we can calculate how much data is available inside this file input stream. Then after that, byte array we created. Byte array B is equal to new byte array of size. Byte array we created. Byte array B is equal to new byte array size that we created. Right. After creating this byte array data, totally, then what we have to do now? We have to write this byte array data to file input stream. We have to write this we have to read this data from file input stream to byte array. Read data from file input stream and write the data to which one? Byte array. To read data from file input stream, to write the data to byte array, then here what we have to do now? FIS dot read of B. FIS dot read of B. Not get bytes method. No, that's different. Get bytes method is available inside the string that can be used to convert the data from string type to byte array. But already byte array data is available in the form of file input stream. that I want to read from file input stream to B. To read data from file input stream to B in the form of byte array, just we have to use like which method now? Read method here we have to use. Come on guys, all of you have to this clearly. Which method here we have to use? Read method here we have to use. FIS dot read method we have to use. Whenever we are using this read method, FIS dot read of B, whenever we are using this read method, automatically the data will come to byte array. Okay, sir, good. Now tell me, data is available in the form of byte array. Is a readable data or unreadable data? That means readability is available or not? Data which is available in the form of byte array is a readable data or not? Come on, guys. I'm asking this question to you. Now, the data is a readable data or not? No, not readable data. Byte array data in the form of ASCII values, we are able to get the data. How it is possible to read the data? No, not possible to read. So, if you want to get that readable data, you have to convert that byte array data to the string or not. If you want to get the data in the form of readable, we have to convert the data from byte array to string or not. String data is a readable data. String data is a readable data. So here we have to convert that byte array data to the string data or not. So for the purpose, what I will do now, string data is equal to new string of B. B has already data. B has already data. That B we have to pass as parameter to string class constructor. Whenever we are passing the base parameter to string class constructor, then automatically here we are getting like which one? Data variable here we are getting. Here we are getting like which variable? Not data variable here we are getting. String data is equal to new string of B. The data variable here we are getting. So whenever we are getting the string variable, then from this point onwards here we are able to identify this clearly how to display the data. Sys.out println of data here we are able to provide. Sys.out println of data here we are able to provide. That's okay, fine. Then after that, it is minimum convention to close the resource. To close this file input stream, that's why here we are closing like which one? File input stream dot close method. File input stream dot close method. Okay, all of you are getting clarity or not? This is what exactly the process of reading the data. Now, up to this scale in the diagram also, what I'm able to show now, from this particular thing, we are able to get data in the form of byte array. Byte array we prepared now. Sir, here I'm writing this ASCII values, not exactly right ASCII values now. Just on flow some numbers here I'm writing. Don't think these are the right ASCII values. Already some people are asking to me, sir, what you have written? Are you writing any ASCII values or not? No, these are not ASCII values. Just example point of view, assume this. These are the ASCII values. Assume like these are the ASCII values, but not exact ASCII values now. Hello, ASCII values are different, but for our understanding purpose, I've written that. Then once you are getting the data in the form of like which one there now, byte array. This is byte array now. This byte array we have to be converted to string. This is byte array. That byte array we have to be converted to which one? No, string. Here we are able to get into this string now. Now here we are able to observe this clearly. The data would be like which one? No, hello is the data here we are able to get. Right, sir. String data here we are able to get more clearly. We converted by using the string class object, string class constructor. We converted that byte array data to like which one? String. Right, sir. Good. So toString method is not required to use, sir. Now that is the different situation, not here. Because if you want to use toString method, some object is required. But on byte array, how can we use that toString method? No, not possible. Right, so now this is like which one here? File input string. File input string. Here we are able to provide. Now this is a content here. Guys, now here itself I want to provide this. Already I copied this example. Now observe this clearly. What I will do now, first of all, let me prepare this file input string. FIS is equal to new file input string I want to provide. Now inside this, what we are able to do now, location here I need to specify, sir. Which location, which file is available, welcome.txt is available. Just previously some data is available, just I want to write like which one, welcome to Durga Software Solutions are written inside this one. Just I want to close it, equal documents and welcome.txt file. Let me use this one, equal slash documents slash welcome.txt. Here we have to write. I think so these spaces, these slashes are not supported. We have to use these forward slashes. That's okay, good. Right, so now here that file is existed. Now let's have a look on this one. For example, if I provide D, location I change it, sir. I think so D drive is not, inside this D drive, documents is not existed. I think so maybe. Documents are not existed, right? Definitely here we are able to get an exception. That's up to this clear. Right. What is this exception here we are getting, sir? File is not existed. File name and location is not existed. File not found exception here we are getting. Alright, so now I want to provide. Colon slash document slash welcome.txt. I want to provide. So no exception we are getting. So file is existed. File is existed. No exception here we are getting. Right, sir. That's fine. Now after getting this one, then what we have to do now? Int size is equal to FIS dot available. Size of the data here we are getting. Whenever we are getting size of the data, we need to prepare this byte array. Byte array is equal to what we have to do there. New byte array. New byte array. Here we have to provide like which one? Size semicolon. Then after that, we need to read data from file input stream to byte array. FIS dot read of byte array. Right. Whenever we are getting this byte array, we have to convert that byte array data to string, and the string data. String data is equal to new string of B byte array data here we are getting. Whenever we are getting data in the form of this string now, then directly I can display the data sys.out println of data. Then after that, FIS dot close method. Close after here we have to provide. File input stream is almost the same. Both are same here. Right, sir. Now after this clearly that we completed now. Now here already file output stream is not utilized now. Just we can observe this clearly. Guys, all these IO streams related things are available in java.io package, guys. All classes of this IO streams are available in java.io package. Please remember this point. Automatically ID will import these packages now automatically. Click on this run button. Here we are getting our data. Which data here we are getting, sir? Welcome to Durga Software Solutions here we are getting. So there automatically the data I provided now, the data here we are getting clear. Right, so now. Right, yes. Now this is like the content here we are able to understand. FIS dot read method. The name itself is giving clarity, sir. Just reading data from file input stream to byte array. Then we are converting that byte array data to one string. We are converting that byte array data to string. That's why here we are using string data is equal to new string of B. That's it. Converting data from byte array to string. That's okay, guys. Now this is about our program here. One more program here we have to understand regarding this. Just wait a minute of time. By this and what we completed, guys, then file input stream and file output stream both we completed now. Both this data we completed. Next, dynamic input approaches are remaining that I have to discuss there. Right, and any location at any location we can work with this file output stream and file input stream, guys. No problem, not to worry for that. Right, sir. Right, sir. 1 minute wait. What about this one? ADV Java 7:30 p.m. Just observe this clearly. And the two diagrams I provided. I think so. I need to select the two diagrams now. File output stream and file input stream. These two diagrams also. Yes. Okay, guys. Just for this. Right. Yeah, all the diagrams can I provide? I think so. Streams diagram also. People are asking to me. Streams diagram also here we are providing there. Just wait a minute of time. Yes, stream and variables if you require anything. Right, right. So that's fine. That's fine. So guys, then I have another class now. This I will discuss. I will continue the remaining part and tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll see the remaining content. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, Core Java also I will upload. Just wait.